Count your 2028 San Francisco 49ers.
Leading one sideline, that's Sean McVay. Facing a team his grandfather John guided to 5 Super Bowl titles as the general manager back in the 80s and 90s. His guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His players all set to go here on Christmas night. Throwing on their first play. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes for 32 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Offense to the line, second down. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw reeled in by Whittington. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Rolling out to his left. That's caught. He found some space. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull that in front further. 13-zip.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers, you get guys that can run routes, you got guys that can do a little bit of everything, and then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it sets up second down. Pass play coming here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught by Williams. Down to the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 20-zip lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 3-possession game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. Again, he's got room. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nacua here, he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Nakua's got it again. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a fourth consecutive touchdown drive. Working now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Go ahead and raise your hand if you want to be the guy trying to stop that freight train moving at full speed after he already shrugged off one of his teammates. I wouldn't. That's why I'm in this booth. And with that type of effort, no surprise, nobody could stop him.
Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll go play action. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His third through the air this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action on first down. Has it downfield, working the left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. First down, play action. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Throwing now off the play action. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He brushed him off with ease. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Finds a seam down the middle. It's not if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Rams are running them out of the building.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They're going play action. Chased out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, Boy, you look him up every chance you get.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.